Hey guys, today I'll explain to you a short story about a man named Bill, a hardcore survivalist who spent his entire life preparing for the end of the world. The infected have taken over, cities are in ruins, and those who survived now fight for whatever scraps are left. But in a small, abandoned town, Bill has already won. While his neighbors are forced onto military trucks and taken to their deaths, he hides underground, waiting for them to leave. The moment they're gone, he takes control, blocking off his town, rigging it with traps, and securing everything he needs to live alone, forever. He scavenges, he fortifies, and he builds a world where no one can touch him. But then, 4 years later, Frank arrives, a starving, desperate stranger who stumbles into one of Bill's traps. Bill has seen what people are capable of: lies, violence, betrayal. He should send him away, maybe even kill him. But something about Frank makes him hesitate. Against all his instincts, he lets him inside. Just for a meal, just for a moment. But moments have a way of turning into something more. Frank isn't just another survivor. He's kind, open, and unafraid to challenge Bill's way of life. He notices the little things: the music, the good wine, the beauty hidden in the ruins of the old world. He sits at Bill's table, eats his carefully prepared meal, and then, in a single, quiet moment, he plays a song on Bill's old piano. And for the first time in years, Bill feels something he thought he had buried long ago. What starts as a meal becomes a day becomes a life. Years pass, and Bill and Frank build something real together. They argue, they laugh, they protect each other. Frank pushes Bill to see that survival isn't just about walls and weapons. It's about love, about connection. He convinces him to open up, to trade with other survivors, to let people in. And even though Bill grumbles and resists, he knows deep down that Frank is right. For the first time, he's living for more than just himself. But the world doesn't stop taking. Frank falls ill, and in a world without hospitals, there's nothing Bill can do to stop it. The man who fortified an entire town, who outlived almost everyone, who prepared for everything, can't prepare for this, and Frank knows it. One morning he makes a request, one last perfect day. They'll eat good food, drink good wine, and get married. And at the end of it all, he wants Bill to help him go peacefully. Bill doesn't argue, he doesn't beg. He just makes sure that Frank has the perfect day he asked for. And when the moment comes, he pours them both a glass of wine, crushing up enough pills to ensure that neither of them will wake up. Frank realizes what he's done. This isn't a tragic suicide at the end of the play, Bill says. I'm old, I'm satisfied, and you were my purpose. They go to bed together for the last time. Bill was prepared for everything, except for love. He spent his life building walls to keep people out, but in the end, it wasn't the guns, the food, or the traps that saved him. It was the one person who walked in and made it all worth it. In a world that had already ended, Bill and Frank found something that no outbreak, no infection, no apocalypse could take away. And that was today's story. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. See you in the next one.